Why do people use goat skin as a pot to make mutton?
Mr. Chen, can you give me something skilled to do?
When making Miao delicacy, the pig soup, what's the secret ingredient for eliminating bad smell that looks like zones? How do Manchu people use mushrooms grown in gold mines to enhance the flavor of chicken?
Gold mines?
Let's go and explore ethnic specialties. The unique flavors of ethnic minority cuisines from various regions are shining pearls in Chinese food culture. Different ethnic groups have their unique practices in cooking, making cookware, processing food, and seasoning. What kind of delicious food can the Yi people in Huizhi, Yunnan create with a pile of soil, a piece of goat skin, and a bamboo skewer?
It's really not easy. This goat skin is really very tough and resilient.
They cut the whole pig and put all parts of pork into one pot. How unique is the pig soup made by the Miao people in Danzhai, Guizhou?
Everyone is energetic at work.
What wild vegetables should be added to counter the grease while cooking fresh chunks of pork belly? How particular is it when Heihe people cook Manchu 8 big bowls?
Somehow?
Yes. I'm more skilled. I'll get serious.
Let's go to the ethnic villages and experience the local customs of all ethnic groups. Follow our delicacy hunter and explore the best cooks. Excellent cooking skills. Ethnic groups embody rich life wisdom when cooking delicious food. Huizhi County of Yunnan Province locates near mountains and rivers and has rich products. The local Yi people are good at making delicious food. Among many Yi delicacies, there is a special traditional dish. What would that be?
Look at my outfit. Just when I arrived, they gave me a bunch of tools and said a big meal was waiting for me. Why do I need a pickaxe for a big meal? Let's go and check it out.
Why bring a pickaxe when looking for delicious food? Is the delicious food hidden underground?
Mr. Chen, finally I find you.
Chunlei is Delicacy Hunter's food guide. He's making a traditional Yi delicacy to share with his neighbors and friends today.
I thought a big meal was ahead.
You have to use this soil for that.
We must use this soil for the big meal.
Right.
So, are we eating soil? White, purple, this is gray.
Gray.
Red and yellow soil.
Right.
If I get the gold ore, I'll be lucky today.
Be careful.
Mr. Chen says the soil in Huizhi contains a lot of minerals and organic matter. That's why the color of the soil is rich and vivid. The colorful soil is essential to the traditional Yi delicacy he is trying to make. Soil. Our delicacy hunter hasn't figured out how to make delicious food with it when Mr. Chen climbs the tree. What is he doing?
We have many fruit trees here now.
Nice.
3.
I tried my best. Nice. Sour and sweet.
Unexpectedly, sour pear, as its name suggests, is really very sour. Fresh soil and fresh sour pears. What kind of food is he going to make?
There are goats of different colors. Which one should we catch?
The weather, it exercises often and it won't be too fat.
Mr. Chen, you have to help me. I don't think I can handle it myself.
I will block its way from here.
This one. We almost got it. We caught this one easily. It's so strong.
Mr. Chen says the black goats in Huizu travel about 10,000 miles during 3 years of grazing. So locals give them a nickname, 1,000 miles goat. Thin skin, fine bones, delicious meat. Those are the characteristics of those goats. Huizu people can cook them into many delicacies. Roast mutton, stewed mutton, braised mutton. Mr. Chen is a famous village chef. He will cook the 1,000 miles goat in the most traditional way. When he returns, he begins to prepare the ingredients. Men and women start the dance rehearsal for the lively banquet of the evening. They work while singing. Before they realize it, all the ingredients are ready. Our delicacy hunter is even more curious now. What is the traditional cuisine? Made with fresh soil, fresh sour pears, and 1,000 miles goat.
That's its leg.
Don't break my knife.
I won't. I need to cut between the bones.
Right.
But I can't find it.
Just hand this over.
Well, Mr. Chen, can you give me something skilled to do?
With a knife, Mr. Chen cuts the mutton quickly. Meat of different parts should be cooked in different ways. He wants to make 2 delicious traditional mutton dishes.
A bit smaller. It's not so easy to cut.
Sprinkle some salt and mix it.
Do we mix it by hand?
Add some pepper. Okay.
The meat on ribs and leg bones are very delicious.
More of this.
Peppermint leaves.
This helps to remove the bad smell.
It smells cool.
Marinate lamb ribs and leg bones with sour pear, peppermint and salt to infuse the fruity and fragrant flavors into the lamb.
This goat skin is our pot.
Pot. It's quite heavy. It can catch fire easily. There's so much hair.
It won't.
Use goat skin as a pot. Our delicacy hunter has never heard of it. Mr. Chen takes out the wire now. What is he going to do?
The skin is so thick. Done. It's really not easy. This goat skin is really very tough and resilient.
The wire penetrates all around the goat skin. What does Mr. Chen's goat skin pot look like?
Goatskin pot, look inside.
Does it look delicious?
Yes, sure.
What is this, sir?
Pot.
Pot?
Never seen it, right?
This looks like skin to me. Is this edible?
Traditional skills. We didn't have pot before. When there was no pot, we didn't have that before.
In the past, supplies were scarce. People working in the field couldn't find a good pot to cook delicious food, so they used goat skin as a pot. They were making the best use of everything. But when using a goatskin pot, we must use its excellent partner.
Mix it like mixing a dough.
A nice mud smell, right? Isn't this wet?
We can mix it well when it's wet.
Are you putting it on that goat skin?
Right.
I guessed it right.
It's like making an earthen pot.
Clear mountain spring water.
You're making it.
I don't feel like we're cooking. We're like building a house. Cleansing mask.
The colorful soil dug in the morning is crushed, sieved, mixed with water and stirred into mud before being put on the goatskin evenly. At the same time, pour water into the goatskin pot and it can be used to cook mutton. Boiling water absorbs heat and reduces the temperature for the goatskin. The mud, in turn, acts as a good insulator for the goatskin. Delicacy hunter couldn't help admiring how wise the people are.
Exciting.
Here it comes.
Let me.
Let him.
Let go of that mutton. I'll have it.
Get your stomachs ready. Mouth-watering dish is coming.
The more you say, the hungrier I feel.
This delicacy requires a patient wait of about 2 hours. During the wait, Mr. Chen is going to cook another delicacy.
Are you cutting the bamboo pole for mutton strings?
Yes.
I guessed it right.
The fire is over there. Look, it won't burn you.
Yeah, you see, we can hold it like this.
Like this.
This is not sharp enough. Sharpen it.
Look at Chow, who's handsome, skillful, and kind-hearted.
Madam, that's very flattering.
I mean it.
Cut the bamboo pole into bamboo skewers over 1 meter to ensure not burn your hands when grilling. When grilling, bamboo and mutton are good partners. The fragrance of bamboo and the umami taste of mutton will mingle with each other. Dress up. And the dinner will begin soon.
I want to taste it so badly now.
So delicious, so nice.
Lamb leg bone, this must be the best part in the whole pot of mutton. Thank you all for helping me.
A rich fragrance.
Delicious.
So cool.
Look at the tendon and the meat.
It's actually very late now, but we think the mutton is worth the wait.
Goatskin cooked mutton preserves the meat's delicacy, resulting in delicious, tender meat and clear soup. Under the scorching fire, the mutton is sizzling with oil, filled with the fragrance of charcoal fire and bamboo, with charred skin surrounding the tender meat.
Distinguished guests from afar. Friends from all sides. We don't get together very often. It's rare for us to meet.
The wonderful cooking skill of goatskin cooked mutton is the crystallization of wisdom and life of Yi people in Huizhi, Yunnan province, and Miao people who live in Danjia County, Qiandong Nan Miao and Dong Autonomous Prefecture of Guizhou province also have unique cooking skills they are proud of.
It's called picking corn in the northern dialect.
Everyone is energetic at work. Let's work together.
Everyone is really energetic at work.
Twist.
For the Miao people in Danjia, Guizhou, after the busy farming season when everyone sits around a table and eats a bowl of pig soup, it is a happy and satisfying moment. Pig soup is also called the whole pig banquet. They stew all parts of the pig in one pot, symbolizing perfection. Pig soup made by Mr. Long Mingwen is well praised by everyone. What special skills does he use while making pig soup?
We use pine branch and straw to get rid of hair and add flavor.
This is a good method.
Burn it till it turns yellow.
Until it turns yellow.
After removing the hair of the black-haired pig, there's still some fine fluff. Mr. Long burns the pine needles to burn the black-haired pig to remove it hair. There's another use. Pine needles contain a lot of pine needle oil. When burned at high temperatures, the pine needle oil evaporates and adheres to the surface of the pork. In this way, roasted pork will have the fragrance of pine needles, as well as a more shiny and attractive look. Next, Mr. Long is about to cut the pork.
The next step is to remove the fat.
Remove the fat. The lard is good in dishes.
Right.
Fresh pork is really easy to cut.
The pig's head is critical. Remove it like this. The pig's feet should be taken out.
The meat of free-range black-haired pig is delicious and resilient. Mr. Long skillfully disassembles the pork, cutting the suet, front leg, ribs, belly, hind legs, and trotters one by one. One by one. Mr. Long is skilled, and he cuts the whole pig in a blink of an eye.
The local ginger.
Okay, what else?
Garlic.
Okay. That's enough. Now we put the meat in. Yes.
Skin side down.
Didn't you say there was another pot?
Viscera.
Why do we have to separate them?
Because this one has a smell. Seasoning for viscera is different. Pig lung.
This really smells like blood.
Pig heart. Pork liver.
Right. This is the pig kidney.
Pig kidney.
Yes.
While stewing pork, adding onion and ginger can effectively remove the bad smell, but the smell of pig viscera is stronger than pork. Mr. Long says he will use his secret ingredients to remove the smell.
Is this zongzi?
No. This is Szechuan pepper.
Sichuan pepper?
Because pepper wrapped in leaves will never stale.
I can smell the fragrance of the leaves and Sichuan pepper.
Right.
Wrapping Sichuan pepper with leaves can keep Sichuan pepper dry, and it's easy to store for a long time. Moreover, Sichuan pepper will absorb the fragrance of leaves. Ginger, garlic, onion, and pepper help to remove the smell of pig viscera. While stewing pork, Mr. Long starts making blood sausage. How unique is the blood sausage he makes?
Cut the siderage first. Cut the fat first.
What part is this?
Near the small intestine, the piece of fat is connected with it.
Why do we use this part?
Because it's crisp and not oily.
Crispy and
Not
fragrant.
greasy and fragrant, yes.
What is this?
Big brain.
Pig brain. Chop it.
Siderage is a plant that the locals have loved for generations. It tastes refreshing and spicy. At this time, Mr. Long is putting the straw into a basin of pig blood. What is he doing?
The blood needs to be rubbed finely when it's done, because it clusters.
After solidification, we'll rub it fine.
And now we will add sticky rice.
Add sticky rice.
While adding sticky rice, I'll add this in.
Pouring the pig blood stuffing into the pig's small intestine makes the small intestine plump. Put it in boiling water and cook for 10 minutes. Keep turning in the meantime. And keep using toothpicks to puncture it to let the air out so that it won't expand and blast. It is very tender and smooth when it's cooked. It smells good when stewing the blood sausage. Mr. Long wants to take delicacy hunter to get 2 important ingredients. But it's not easy to get them.
Let's go get some ingredients.
Where are we going?
Just upstairs.
This one.
Upstairs of this stilted building. To get something.
You have to drink.
Drink to get it.
Is it sweet? Drink up. What? Here.
Good. You are good at drinking.
Sure.
The Miao ladies are really welcoming. Encourage drinking with songs. The song goes on and the drinking goes on. They finally pass it. What ingredients does Mr. Long want our delicacy hunter to get?
This jar is wine, this jar is the red sour sauce. Just pour it in.
This tool is quite handy. It's like digging a hole. It clings, look.
A little more.
Okay, red sour sauce.
Rice wine helps remove the smell and increase flavor. And red sour sauce is the taste of home that locals cannot let go of. Red sour beef. Fish head with chopped pepper. They are delicious food achieved with the help of red sour sauce.
Okay, Mr. Long, should we deal with the pig's feet now?
Wipe it all with rice wine first. Deep fry in oil to raise flavor and remove smell.
Slide down. In an instant, the oil starts dancing. It's pretty. This looks very appetizing.
Crispy pork trotters and blood sausage are the 2 main ingredients for making pig soup. Cut the fried crispy pork trotters, and cut the stewed pork and pig viscera into slices. Pork belly, collar butt, heart, liver, lung, kidney and so on. The essence of every part is all gathered in this basket. Pig soup is finally going to be made.
Fry the seasonings.
The red sour sauce.
The sour sauce.
Right.
This dish is rich.
Here mix well.
Today Chef Cow is cooking, come on.
The hot and sour flavor of red sour sauce and numbing flavor of pepper perfectly blend with the fresh flavor of pork. While stewing, the fragrance gets stronger as you cook it, and drifts further and further away. This is a reflection of the rich life of the Miao people.
Let's eat it now.
Okay, let's eat.
How is it?
Glutinous and crisp, and I can taste the seasonings. Nice. It is particularly mellow and nice. This is the whole pig feast here.
The pig soup Miao people make can be described as generous. The northern fields have nurtured the hospitality of Manchu people in Heha, Heilongjiang. The delicious food they make are hearty and delicious, bold and generous. Chunlei learned cooking from a Manchu master. Married a Manchu girl and became a Manchu son-in-law. He is busy making a table of the characteristic Manchu 8 big bowls to share with family and friends.
It's the pitch pot game. Throw it inside. Whoever gets the most shots
He wins.
wins.
How about a game between me and Chunlei?
Support us. Easy.
I find it difficult. It's hard. You want to hit the target, but you might not go in the right direction, see? It just went in.
Nice.
Huh?
Yes. I'm more skilled. I'll get serious.
Chunlei is going to be serious. Off target. A good start. I'll try.
Force. Control your strength.
9. This one must hit the bullseye.
Look, 8.
8.
Seaousili village is separated from Russia by a river. The Manchus here show the tough nomadic style of life fully. The ancient 6 arts of a gentleman refers to rites, music, archery, chariot racing, calligraphy and mathematics, and archery refers to shooting. But it has high requirements for the field, so the pitch-pot game was developed to replace shooting, and it has become a popular recreational activity. Here, there are indispensable recreational activities as well as delicacies. Eight big bowls is the traditional food of the Manchu people in Heha. It refers to 8 dishes with meat and vegetables. It's an indispensable delicacy in local banquets.
I'll make the braised pork first. I'll remove the hair and the smell of sweat on the surface. Look, it's starting to bubble up.
There is a layer of bubbles.
We need to scorch the hairy parts and sweaty parts. It's okay now.
The first course of the 8 big bowls is braised pork. Chunlei says the braised pork he makes is rich but not greasy. There are 2 unique secrets. First, the hot iron pan burns the skin to remove the bad smell of pork belly. Chunlei says if you want to make the meat rich but not greasy, you will need his first unique secret. What would that be?
Once the pork's ready, just put it in boiling water for 20 minutes.
Cook for 20 minutes.
Cook till medium well. Green onions and ginger
Green onions and
will help
ginger.
remove the smell and increase its fragrance.
The dandelion. Yes.
Usually, we eat it as a cold dish, or we fry it with meat. But I've tried. If we put this in the pork stuffing, you won't feel greasy. That's why I add it while boiling the meat.
It's like a discovery. While cooking, right.
Stew pork belly with leeks, ginger and dandelion. The herbal fragrance of the dandelion can neutralize the greasiness of pork. It's the first secret Chunlei uses to make pork belly rich but not greasy. What is the second secret?
Make skewers and prick the skin to release the fat underneath. When fried, it will be wrinkled and brown.
Is there any trick for this?
Just do it line by line. Let's put dark soy sauce on it and color it. Now we are frying the pork.
Deep fry the pork belly. When the skin is brown, get it out and soak it in cold water. It will create a beautiful tiger skin pattern on the surface. Chunlei says he will show his second secret to make braised pork rich but not greasy.
Monkey head mushroom is the accompanying ingredient of the braised pork today. Soak it in clear water for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Right, after we change the water, soak it in clean water for another 20 minutes.
Another 20 minutes again.
20 minutes for 2 times, then use this meat soup we made and soak it for another 20 minutes.
Another 20 minutes, 3 times.
It'll get rid of its bitter taste, otherwise it will taste bitter.
Monkey head mushroom is named for its resemblance to the head of a monkey. Chunlei soaks them twice in clear water, and 1 time in the soup of stewed pork. After this, It will reduce their bitter taste, and the flavor of meat will stimulate the flavor of monkey head mushroom, which upgrades the flavor. It's the second secret Chunlei uses to make pork belly rich but not greasy.
How to cut it now?
Make it thicker, it will taste better.
Just cut it like this.
Right.
Cut the pork belly into big pieces, marinate with dark soy sauce, white sugar, pepper, and others. Put the marinated pork belly slices into a bowl. Squeeze the water out of the mushroom slices and spread them on the meat. Steam it. Meat flavor and mushroom flavor blend in. Among Chunlei's 8 big bowls, except for braised pork, there is another bowl of delicious food that we have to mention. It's a classic Northeast food, chicken stewed with mushrooms. The difference is that the mushroom he uses is said to be growing on gold mines.
I used to use hazel mushroom. Now, in the 8 big bowls, I use
What mushrooms are used?
5 kinds of mushrooms.
5 kinds of mushrooms.
To make it taste richer, this is Huang Mo mushroom.
Huang Mo. Yes.
After drying it, I'll take its roots. It's Maojian mushroom that's produced in gold mines.
Gold mines. This smells very nice.
Right. Its stalk is crunchy. It tastes a bit like needle mushroom, you know?
The needle mushroom.
It's crisp.
Crisp and crunchy, right?
Yes, a little crunchy.
Maojian mushroom, also known locally as the golden dal, is growing on abandoned gold mines and sands. It has a low output and high price. It's very small, but its fragrance is very strong. Chunlei will use several kinds of mushrooms to go with the chicken and make chicken stewed with mushrooms. How does it taste?
Stir fry for 4 to 5 minutes.
Yes, add ginger and spring onion, wild scallion. It
To
will
add
be stronger.
flavor. Yes.
Add star anise.
We will add hazel mushrooms and the soaking water. Second,
The red Maojian mushroom. Yes, this is the Huang Mo I mentioned.
Pour the hazel mushroom and soaking water into the pot. Then add various mushrooms such as Maojian mushrooms. Stew until medium well, then steam it for about an hour. Boiling before steaming can enhance the flavor of chicken stewed with mushrooms. Except braised pork, chicken stewed with mushrooms, Chunlei also makes beef radish, fried meatballs, stuffed tofu, braised pork with flat beans, shredded kelp, and 8 treasure rice pudding. 8 big bowls can be fancy or simple. Every household cooks differently.
try the braised pork first.
Okay.
It's well stewed.
How does it taste?
It is not greasy at all. It is flavorful inside and out.
Come back next year and we'll make you more delicious food.
A table of food.
Madam invites me to come back.
Right.
How nice.
Manchu 8 big bowls have been passed down to this day, with the changes of history and skills. It's quietly changing. But what remains unchanged is the happiness of people sitting around a table, enjoying delicious food and life. Goatskin cooked mutton made by Chunlei contains the memories of the past of Huidzur SE people. It's also the taste of home that they will never forget. The pig soup made by Long Mingwen reflects the hospitality and spirit of unity of Miao people in Danjai. Manchu 8 big bowls cooked by Wang Chunlei carries the hope and longing for a better life of Heihe Manchu people. From mountains and fields, to rivers, lakes and seas, people of all ethnic groups work hard on their homelands. Traditional ethnic culture will be passed down from generation to generation, and those unique cooking skills and flavors will also be passed down from generation to generation, continuously.